Hey there, awesome mathematicians! I am Meryldine J. Ponce, and today we're going to learn some super easy math tricks called divisibility rules. These tricks help you know if a number can be divided by 2, 5, or 10 without even using a calculator. Yup, it's that easy, right? And you'll be a divisibility pro in no time. Ready to see how it works? Let's dive in!
Now, for our learning objectives, at the end of this video, you will be able to apply divisibility rules for 2, 5, and 10 to determine whether a number is divisible by these values, and class a set of numbers based on their divisibility by 2, 5, or 10 using manipulative tools. Now, before we start our lesson, let's have a drill first. In this drill, you are asked to find the value of n, and you will have 5 seconds to answer each number sentence. So the first one is 275 divide 5 is equal to n. What is the answer? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is 55. Very good. How about this one? 960 divide 10 is equal to n. What is the answer? The answer is 96. Next, we have the 280 divide 5 is equal to n. What is the answer? The answer is 56. How about 488 divide 2 is equal to n? The answer is 244. Very good. And the last one, we have 1040 divide 10 is equal to n. What is the answer? We have 104. How do you know that a number is divisible by 2, 5, and 10? Do you have an idea? Knowing the divisibility rules of 2, 5, and 10 will help you find the factors of a number just by examining its ones digit. So divisibility rules is a general rule that is used to determine whether or not a number is divisible by another number. So it is a process of determining whether a given number can be divided by another number without performing the long division process. It is done by merely examining its digits. So let's try to know first the divisibility rules for 2. So a number is divisible by 2 if the ones digit of the number is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. Example, 436 is divisible by 2 because its ones digit is 6. So the 436, the last digit of 436 is 6, therefore that number is divisible by 2 because 6 is an even number. Let's try another example. How about the 284? So the last digit or the ones digit of 284 is 4, and that 4 is an even number, so therefore 284 is divisible by 2. Now let's proceed to the divisibility rules for 5. A number is divisible by 5 if the ones digit of the number is 0 or 5. Example, 225 is divisible by 5 because its ones digit is 5. So the last digit of 225 is 5, therefore that number is divisible by 5 because according to the rules, if the number or if the ones digit of the number is 0 or 5, therefore that number is divisible by 5. Let's try another example. How about 115? So 115, the last digit of 115 is 5, so therefore that number is divisible by 5. Now let's proceed to the divisibility rules for 10. A number is divisible by 10 if the ones digit of the number is 0. So let's example. 720 is divisible by 10 because the ones digit is 0. So the last digit or ones digit of 720 is 0. So therefore that number is divisible by 10. Another example is 1040. So the last digit of 1040 is 0. So therefore that number is divisible by 10. Now let's have an activity called number sort divisibility rules for 2, 5, and 10. And the instruction is, if the number is divisible by 2, draw a heart on it. And if the number is divisible by 5, draw a yellow star on it. And if the number is divisible by 10, mark it with an X. So let's start with the divisibility by 2. So what number ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8? We have the 8,890. We also have 32. We also have 8,890, 12, 10, 64, 88, 44, 34, 16, 24, 62, 36, 46, 78, 58, and we also have another 54 and another 54. So next is the divisibility by 5. We have the 895, we also have the 8,890, 45, 85, we also have the another 8,890 and the 45. And the last one is the divisibility by 10. We have the 8,890 and we also have the number 10. So the hidden symbol in this picture is the question Mark, very good. So again, the divisibility test, the divisibility by 2 ends with the even numbers, the divisibility by 5 ends with 5 and 0, and divisibility by 10 ends in 0.
And that's it! Now you know the awesome tricks to tell if your number is divisible by 2, 5, or 10. Easy, right? Thanks so much for watching. If you had fun learning today, don't forget to share this with your friend and try it out with some numbers on your own. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, math is magic when you know the tricks. So see you next time!